Yo, what if I told you there were three identical dudes living completely separate lives who randomly bumped into each other and were like, yo, why does your face look like my face? Yeah, that happened. And it gets way crazier. Buckle up, kids. This is the totally messed up, kind of heartbreaking, totally real story of the separated triplets. And the science experiment they didn't sign up for. So picture this. It's 1980. A kid named Robert shows up for his first day at a community college in New York. But wait, everyone's acting super weird. People are high-fiving him like they're besties. Girls are kissing him on the cheek, and he's like, wow, this school's friendly AF. Except, they're calling him Eddy. Plot twist? Robert's not Eddy, but he looks exactly like him. A mutual friend is like, bro, I think you're someone's long-lost twin. So they meet. Boom. Identical. Same birthday. Same adoption agency. Same WTF look on their faces. But wait, there's more. A third dude, David, sees their reunion in the newspaper and is like, hold up. That's me. I look like those guys. 3 days later, bam. The triplets are reunited, and everyone loses their minds. Talk shows, magazine covers. The media is like, look at these adorable clones. So the boys are riding the fame train hard. They move in together, they finish each other's sentences. They even open a restaurant called Triplets. Because branding, baby. They're like a real-life sitcom. Same laugh, same taste in women, same weird way they cross their legs. Creepy? Kinda. Cool? Totally. But behind the scenes, cracks start forming. Personality differences. Mental health struggles. The kind of deep trauma that makes you go, wait, why do I feel broken inside but I don't know why? Turns out there's a reason. So why were they separated? Because of a super secret, highly questionable mad scientist level experiment. Enter Dr. Peter Neubauer, a child psychiatrist who apparently watched The Truman Show and said, let's do this, but evil. The triplets weren't just randomly placed with different families. They were strategically placed. One with an upper-class family, one middle-class, one working class. Like a human nature versus nurture science fair project. And it gets worse. Each family had been secretly visited by researchers over the years, under the cover of routine check-ins, filming, writing notes, analyzing the kids like lab rats. No one told the parents the boys had siblings. You heard that right. The adoption agency, Louise Wise Services, was in on it. Ethics? Never heard of her. As the truth comes out, the triplets are like, bro, what the hell? They discovered there were other twins and triplets separated for the same experiment. And the results? Yeah, and they were never published. Just sealed away at Yale University until the year 2066. Because that's not suspicious at all. And here comes the tragedy. Eddy, who struggled the most with mental health, died by suicide in 1995. It crushed Robert and David. They've since spoken out about the trauma, the lies, and how their lives were literally manipulated from birth. Today, Robert and David are living quieter lives. The restaurant closed, the fame faded, but the scars? Still there. The documentary Three Identical Strangers dropped in 2018 and people were shook. It raised huge questions like, can identity survive manipulation? Is nurture stronger than nature? And most importantly, what kind of sociopath signs off on separating babies for science? Spoiler. The people involved have never really apologized, and we still don't know how many other kids were part of this real-life psychological horror show. So yeah, next time you feel like your life is weird, just remember, these guys found their literal clones, became celebrities, and discovered they were lab rats. Welcome to reality. Kinda makes you want to call your mom and ask if you've got any siblings out there, huh? Like, subscribe and smash that bell or whatever. Unless you're a secretly separated triplet. In which case, call your brothers. Peace.